Hello everyone, this is DL Capital FX. This is a live market in USD on the 3 minutes time frame. We recently took this buy. Hello everyone, this is DL Capital FX. This is a live market in USD on the 3 minutes time frame. We recently took this buy. We were targeting 5R on this very single trade. This NUD, this pair, it is playing out very nice. So far, last we took this trade at ATP at 17R. Now we're taking this one, targeting 5R. We're hoping for the best, obviously. As you can see, this one it is not that complicated. I didn't highlight too many things, but you can see there is an area of liquidity here. There's an area of equal highs here. Areas of liquidity always attract the market. The market is gonna push to the upside simply because of this area of liquidity. The liquidity to the downside below this low here, it has been cleared. As you can see, the market cleared the liquidity below this low before pushing to the upside. It did not give us a change of character above the side, but it generated liquidity. That is why I'm hoping that it's gonna push to the upside. Also, look at this pattern here. This is the pattern that I'm always preaching. This pattern here, it is a very important pattern that I have learned. This is what I call manipulation. Every time I see something like this happening on the market, I know that it's going to be manipulation on both sides, the buy side liquidity and the sell side liquidity. So far, the market has taken out the sell side liquidity. What's left for you to do is to take out the buy side liquidity. That is why I'm hoping that it's going to push to the upside because of this pattern here. This pattern is a very important pattern. Also, if we can go to the 1 minute time frame, we'll see some other things. Let me show you guys something. From the 1 minute time frame, there are people getting sniper entries currently, because if you can look at this right here, there is a liquidity grab below this low, and there is a change of character above this high, and then now the market it came to test an area of demand here, so it's gonna push all the way to the upside. I will update you guys how this trade goes. For now, let's just let the market do its thing. This is DL Capital FX. We're signing out.
Forever. You answer my question, yeah.
Hello everyone, this is DL Capital FX. This is a live market in USD on the 3 minutes time frame. This is the trade that we took yesterday. This trade it ran let's see, it ran 3.9 R, which we can say 4R. It ran 4R and then it came back to take us out at break even.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
But this was a very beautiful trade. It had all the criteria that I need for me to take a trade. This was a very beautiful trade, no regret. Even though it took us out at break even, this is something that I call land. You know, I saw this trade when it was approaching this level. Let's go to the 15 minutes time frame. Show you guys something. I saw it as it was approaching this level of supply, but I chose not to close it. I saw this trade as it was approaching this level of supply here. This level of supply, it was very valid. This level of supply here, this is where the market turned. The market it came to grab liquidity above this high and then tap into this level of supply and continue pushing all the way to the downside. I saw this trade as it was approaching that level of supply, but I chose not to close it. I chose not to close this trade. I let it run because I was hoping that it's gonna go violate this liquidity here, but it didn't do that. The market do its thing. We can't control the market. It came back to take us out break even, but this was a very beautiful trade for someone who's not greedy. They can close when the market approach approximately 4R. 4R is a very big thing. Some people don't even make it in 2 weeks, and we can make it in one trade. So that is very good. You have to close. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy like me. In other words, don't be greedy like me. Now this trade, let me explain it from the 4-hour time frame. From the 4-hour time frame, this was a very beautiful trade. We saw the market is clearly in an uptrend. We took this trade here this week, which ran 17R. This one give us break even. If it was going to be a winner, it was going to be 17R plus 5R, which is 12R in total. 12, sorry, mathematics. 17R plus 5R, which was going to be 22. Not 12R, mere minus 5 instead of 85. It was going to be 22R in total for the week, but it returned to take us out back to break even. Now it's still that 17R that we capitalized on Monday. Either way, how did we see this trade? I'm gonna keep this video as short as possible. We saw this trade from this level. The market pushed to the upside, creating an impulsive leg breaking structure above this high, indicating to us that it's still in an uptrend. We also saw the market returning to levels of demand, which was this one, but we knew that there is no need for the market to come to this level of demand directly. It can turn anywhere and continue with its overall trend, which is uptrend. Now, from the 1 hour time frame, I was patiently and also looking at the behavior in which the market is performing on this correction leg. What was the market doing? It created liquidity to the upside. I talked about this liquidity, that this liquidity is what is going to attract the market to push all the way to the upside. Then as I saw this liquidity, I saw that there is no area of interest. There is no point of interest in which the market tapped into any point of interest. But what did I see? I saw that there is something called a breaker block here. This is what we call a breaker block. There's something we call a breaker block. This is where there was supply, it tended to be a demand. So as I saw this breaker block here, let me see, okay. As I saw this breaker block, let me change the color, I'll put it to red here. Yeah, it's fine. So I saw there was a breaker block here, but I did not highlight the breaker block because I mostly don't trade breaker blocks. But I saw that okay, the market violated the supply, then that supply, it might tend to be a demand, and it did tend to be a demand. As you can see, the market respected this breaker block and pushed to the upside. Then I saw okay, I went to the 15-minute time frame. I wanted to see how is the market behaving on this breaker block here. As I saw on this breaker block, you see this breaker block here. As I saw the market return to this breaker block correctively, so creating liquidity to the upside, there is an area of equal highs which was going to attract the market. I saw an area of demand, the areas of demand after below areas of supply. I was like, okay, this market is going to push to the upside to come grab liquidity above this high. I also saw this level of this level of supply here, but I was like, above that level of supply there is liquidity. Do you see there are equal highs here? Obviously people sold. I thought that the market is going to take out this equal highs before pushing all the way to the downside. That is why I put my overall TP here. And then how did I get this entry? I got this entry from the 3-minute time frame. I went to the 3-minute time frame. I saw a level of manipulation that I always like to see before I take a trade. I saw that the market, after creating equal highs, it left behind an area of demand here. This area of demand is very valid simply because this area of demand, it grabbed liquidity below this low before pushing all the way to the upside, created liquidity also here. Also the market, as it was approaching areas of demand, this area of demand, it created our final liquidity that I always want to see, this kind of price action before I take the market, before I take the trade. I mean, it created liquidity on both sides, the buy side and the sell side. What did it do first? It grabbed the sell side liquidity. After grabbing the sell side liquidity, what is left for the market to do is to grab the buy side liquidity. That is why I took this trade here, putting my stop loss here, targeting 5R, and then it turned on 4R. But either way, a win is a win.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
So this trade was a win. That is how we do this trade. It's nothing fancy. We just look at price action and we trade towards the money. We trade towards the money. This is DR Capital FX. We're signing out. Please subscribe to our channel, like, comment, and share. And this trade, if I was not greedy, I was gonna collect 4R. But my advice to everyone is that let's not be greedy on the market. The market is very confusing. The market is very confusing, and it is full of surprises. So for us to not be too attached to the traits, or to avoid emotional I don't know if I can say emotional abuse or emotional instability or emotional whatever, but to avoid those things, let's not be greedy. When your trade run probably 5R, 4R, that's a big win. That's enough. Please subscribe to our channel, like, comment, and share. This is DL Capital FX. We're signing off.
If you can see it in your head, if you can picture it, if it's clear, you know what I'm saying, then it is a possibility. If you believe in it, it's already happened. You just haven't gotten there yet. So, you have to learn how to recognize things, you know what I'm saying? And you just have to know what road to take to get to your final destination. Because a thought, just a thought form, can manifest itself into physical form. You know, so it's all about believing in yourself, believing in what you do, being able to see it, knowing how to get there, living it, and trust me, it'll happen. Ask and ye shall receive. That is a very true thing.